Good evening, Yeshivat Shalom Bayit. Wake up, everybody. Let's go. Not here. Page Kuf Dalet. You there? Page Kuf Dalet. We're in Perek Hamishi, Mishnah Dalet. So we'll continue there. The shur is sponsored L'Refuah Shlema. Oh, 1 second. Lulu Nishmat. Nadav, Lulu Nishmat. Azov, Victor Yechiel Ben Chana. Lulu Nishmat. יש עוד? רפואה שלמה לכל חולי עמו ישראל, רפואה שלמה. סיוון רקל בת חנה. חיה בדליה, פייג' קוף דלת. רפואה שלמה לכל חולי עמו ישראל. יוסף בן מרים, רב משה בן מרים ילידיה. ליאור בן אהובה, וליבי בת רחלי. רפואה שלמה לכל עמו ישראל. Okay, we're starting פרק, fifth chapter, פרק משנה דלת. Fourth Mishnah. Asara nisim nasu la'avotenu b'Mitzrayim. V'asara al hayam. There were apparently 10 miracles happened to the Jewish people in Egypt, and also 10 in the sea. What it is, we'll see in a few minutes. Okay. Eser makot evi HaKadosh Baruch Hu al HaMitzrayim b'Mitzrayim, ve'eser al hayam. 10 HaKadosh Baruch Hu makot gave to Mitzrayim, right? 10 makot. Makotenu as Mitzrayim were punished again and again. No singing, okay. Anyway, guys, come on, it's evening. You have to relax a little bit. Okay. Asara Nisyon, so it says 10 in Mitzrayim and 10 in the ocean. What's going on here? We'll see. With this 250, there's a whole big machlokes in Mishnah in Haggadah. Is this soter what Haggadah says? We'll see. Asara Nisyonot Nisu Avotenu et HaMakom Baruch Hu. So who is HaMakom? There's 10 tests that the Jewish people ran on HaKadosh Baruch Hu to make sure that he's on our side. Yeah, which is asur, we said already. Which is very much asur to do anytime. Let's say you're suffering and whatever it is, well, I want to see if Hashem is with me. Chas v'shalom, there's nothing that's testing. The only thing you're allowed to test him in, what we said? Ma'asrot. Okay. Now, there are 10, the Jewish people in Egypt, in the desert, they were so brazen, they tested HaKadosh Baruch Hu 10 times. As it says, Shene'emar, it says in the Torah, in Bamidbar, Perek Yudalet, 14th chapter, 22nd pasuk, not enough that they tested HaKadosh Baruch Hu, which was against the Torah, not allowed to test Hashem. More than that, they didn't, even after all the tests, they still didn't trust Hashem. Which is a big problem. We'll see. What does all this mean? If they didn't trust Him, how they survived? How are we alive today if they didn't trust Him? They should have been, okay, we'll see. Let's see what Rabeinu Yonah says. We are on page back Kuf Dalet. All the way in the bottom, Rabeinu Yonah. Natan, are you there with us? Right here, Rabeinu Yonah is on the bottom over here. Asara nisim nasu la'avotenu b'Mitzrayim. There are 10 miracles that happened to the Jewish people in Egypt. What does that mean? So say like this. This is what Rabeinu Yonah explains. Shebechol eser makot shevi HaKadosh Baruch Hu ala Mitzrayim v'Mitzrayim. Throughout all the makot, the 10 makkahs that the Egyptians were getting in the Mitzrayim, lo nizoku avotenu b'hem. The miracle were that the Jewish people somehow were separated. Imagine this, guys. You know those hip-hop boys? You know those Jews with the underwear down halfway? You know what I'm talking about? They look like exactly like a goy. They're walking in the street with those, with the earrings and with the big, the golden chains over here, fake chains. And they're like, yo, what's up, bro? They think they're in the hood, right? They look like a hood.
The pants have down. Jews aren't on that level yet.
That's what you think.
It's not hit for Jews yet.
Yeah, no. Those guys are, the cool guys. Their pants are halfway down in the back. Right? They look exactly like a goy. Yeah. Imagine yourself. How do you find out if the guy is a Jew or not? You see if the makot hurt him. Says Rabeinu Yonah, the makot didn't touch them. Even if they look like a goy. They look like a goy 100%, still didn't touch him. Look at that. Amazing. Lo nizoko avotenu b'hem. U'b'chulam ha'u mifurash lahem. Each one was explained.
What made them Jewish if they didn't get the Torah
Yeah,
yet?
no, but that's privilege. The sperm of Yaakov, what do you think?
Oh, is that it?
Come on.
Okay.
Privileges.
Bnei Israel.
Bnei Israel, that's it.
They didn't get the Torah, but
Well, they're going to get there. They're going to get there. They're going to get there. Zer Abraham is a privilege,
Well, Bnei Israel. Zer Abraham is also Ishmael.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but again, this was
That's why we're called Bnei Israel.
This is Zer Abraham because
Zer Abraham is Esav.
but it's sent over Agar.
I would think. Let's say Ishmaelim were there, also in captivity. But Egyptians didn't discriminate. If you're weak, we'll capture you. There was no discrimination. Everybody's a slave. They didn't only have Jew slaves; they had the whole world slaves.
No, they went
Again,
They went down to Egypt b'shivim nefesh, and then
Good. That's Bnei Yaakov. יפה מאוד. But let's think for a second. Let's think outside of the box. Let's say outside of the box. Let's say they were Ishmaelim. Avraham Avinu promised he's going to take everybody out. So let's say they were Ishmaelim, some of them.
Yeah, well, they were Erev Rav.
I don't know. They were. Yes, not. I'm not. I don't know what that.
There was Erev Rav.
I'm saying yes, but the Erev was could be any country,
Yeah, I don't know.
any background. But I'm just saying. Let's say this was Ishmaelim. They would also be Nichlal in the safety.
I hear.
So maybe the Makkah would not hit him.
No, but by
And also it says
by
Mitzrayim.
Choshech, it says a lot of Bnei Israel died.
Okay, that's a different. Yeah.
So
Well, okay.
It's not so true. The Mishnah, it's not Rabeinu Yonah. What he's saying, it's not like you said, 100%.
But which ones died? The ones that said we're not going out.
Became like the mitzvah.
No, the ones that said we don't want to go out. The one that said they want to stay there
Why
forever.
did they say they want to stay?
Yeah, the ones that didn't want to go out. It explains to them, no?
No, it says they didn't merit.
Why?
Because they learned from the Mitzrayim ways.
Again, everybody was in the Mitzrayim ways. All of them went down
So
49.
why did they die?
Good. So so everybody came down to Memta Shari Tuma. All Jews. There was no exceptions.
Some were worse than others.
Right? But no, but there's more than that. No, the ones that stayed said we're not coming out.
But all the ones that left, they also said we want to go back when they saw the Mitzrayim.
That's true later on, but right now, in the time of the Regulah, they didn't want to go out. They declared we're not going out.
It says that.
Yeah. It says somewhere there. Okay.
So, so they can lose their zchut.
Right? Okay, so הוא מפורש להם לבד במכת הכינים שכתוב ותהי הקינה באדם. Oh, Rabeinu says no. The kinim were also on the Jews, looks like. It says on Adam, so it looks like all those Jews.
No, it says בכולם הוא מפורש להם. It says it by all the makot. It says that it didn't touch the Jews.
He's explaining. ולא הפרישה התורה בין מצרים ובין ישראל. So it says over there by what's the name? Kina, the lice, we did not actually differentiate.
It doesn't
Good.
say that Bnei
Because it says human.
Right.
אלא קבלה היא מיד החכמים שאף גם בזאת לא לקו בה. Even with this, so but why he didn't you see,
What?
if he skipped this one, then I would not have a problem why he skipped the Makat Choshech. אלא אם כן Rabeinu Yonah will say, I don't hold of this shita. Who told you that people died?
No, there were a lot of people that.
No, I'm talking about Makat Choshech. Who told you people
Also,
died?
there were a lot of Jews that.
Who told you?
There were.
Who told you?
What?
Yeah.
Midrash.
Good. Is this open in the Torah? Good. Rabeinu Yonah doesn't hold it.
You can't deny a Midrash.
Rabeinu
is way
Yonah,
after
what?
Midrash.
It doesn't matter. What do you mean?
He can't. It's like
Again.
saying I don't believe in this Gemara.
No, Hashemi, that's not like exactly.
The
Not
Midrash
exactly.
is the same
Not
time-
exactly.
The Midrash is the same. time
Exactly
as the
not.
Gemara.
No, it's not true. That's not true. Midrash is not halacha. Midrash is not
Halacha,
halacha.
but Gemara-
Good. So again,
Gemara is not halacha either. Anyone that learns halacha from Gemara, it says is wrong.
no. All the halacha they learn from the Gemara.
You can't learn from the Gemara.
No, the question is, do you paskin halacha? Shulchan Aruch is paskin from Gemara everything. Take a look at it yourself. What are you talking about?
Paskins, Rambam, Rif, and
Good from the Gemara. Everything.
Yeah, but,
But that's from the Midrash.
Surah, you have to have
There is no Midrash for it. Midrash and shoalim Midrash. You know what that means?
What's that?
And shoalim al Midrash. We don't ask questions at Darshan. Right? So the Midrash is Midrash. Rabeinu says, okay, I didn't learn this Midrash. I don't hold it. Who says it? Where does it say that everybody
Rashi
had to die?
brings it down.
Okay, good, but not necessarily everybody has to hold it. Just because Midrash said something, it doesn't mean that everybody has to bow down and kiss his hand, and that's it. Midrash is Midrash. Good, there's Midrash for this, there's Midrash for this. There's so many Midrashim, they all sotrim echad et sheni, so it's mad. They all contradict each other. What are you going to do?
Marot also too.
Good, but you see over here, Rabeinu Yonah doesn't hold this Midrash. He's telling you, only in Kinim he had a problem, and in the Kinim, even though the Torah tells us that the Kinim, the lice, sounds like everybody got it, but still we have a Masoret, that there was what? There was a Kabbalah, that there was a Shmirah, there was a miracle of protection. So as Rabeinu Yonah says, there's no, so you see, it doesn't hold like us.
Could be.
I also thought, what was the Makat Choshech? Didn't bring it down.
Could be.
Okay, let's see next.
I mean, it says the Yudim haya or b'mashvotam.
Okay,
It
beautiful.
says it straight up in the Torah. The
Good.
Yudim haya or b'mashvotam.
Good.
But then at the end it says chamushim alu min haaretz.
Yeah, but that's still not an argument, even on Rabbi Yonah. You know why it's not an argument? Makat Choshech did not kill the people.
A lot of Mitzrayim.
חצי.
No,
חצי
מצה,
מתו, חצי מתו.
לא, Makat Choshech,
Mitzrayim died because they were starving. They couldn't
that's not
eat.
true. That's not, that's
For 3
another thing.
days they were
There was
starved.
nobody doesn't say that they died.
מכת חודש ספליט אותו. מכת חודש ספליט אותו.
the Nativ, he explains, he asks the question. Let's go over the subject a little bit. By Makat Choshech was a beautiful thing. It says that that when Hashem tells Moshe Rabeinu in the beginning of the Parashat Shemot, that the Jewish people are gonna come out with asking their neighbors, Shechino, they're gonna ask their neighbors all the jewelry and ask clothing and everything. However, after Makat Choshech, before Makat Bechorot, Hashem tells Moshe Rabbeinu, tell all the Jews to go ask their friends. Ish et Ra'ehu. Right away, Ish Ra'ehu. What happened? Over there, your neighbor, now it's your friend? What happened was, so he explains that.
They felt bad for them, they helped them change.
Makat Choshech, they kept them, they ate them and they cleaned them. They eat them and they clean them, because Mitzrayim couldn't move.
They fed them.
So the Jews fed them, and they go to cut number 2.
Why would they care about them?
That's the way the Jews are. And now the Mitzrayim said, oh, this is...
בני רחמנים.
Of course. We're not animals.
אל תשכח.
We're not animals.
דוקטור.
That's right. The best doctors are the Jews. No, how many Nobel Prize winners?
Of course.
How many Nobel Prize winners the Jews are?
50% of the Nobels, probably. Maybe more.
183 out of 900 Nobel Prizes worldwide are Jews.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
Yeah, no, everyone tells me their favorite doctors are Jewish.
That's right.
And the lawyer.
Lawyers too, yeah.
Okay. Let's not change the subject. You have to throw that in. Those guys. I want to...
Well, whatever the money is there. Yeah,
The best
He had to throw this guy. Okay, stockbrokers, I don't know. Anyway.
don't put the video to the public.
We're not
Let's see, don't worry.
We're about the Rahman.
Now, the Asara Alayam. I asked Shlomo to send the cleaning ladies right now to start dusting. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
How much balagan?
Lo, all the balagan, dust up. Clean up all the dust. Bring me the shmatas, bring me everything here now. Prepare it. They're gonna come tonight. That's it. That's too much already. אתה תעשה בנרות, תגמור את המנרות כבר, שיהיה לנו, למחר?
להחזיר את הנרות. Of course, אני עובד כבר לילה עד שאני לא מסיים, אני לא יוצא.
יפה מאוד. אוקיי, so אוקיי. ועשרה על הים, so continues, בעזרת השם, נדב, שלמה, let's continue. ועשרה על הים, and there were 10 miracles by the ocean. What miracles?
I don't know.
Nadav, what miracles on the ocean happened? Let's see. Natan, you know?
שהים
Where are these
ישר.
from?
Asara al hayam, it says.
הלכו בתאומות בלוי.
But what do you mean asara? Which asara? Let's see.
Probably the Midrash says.
Let's see what he says. Harishon kriyat yamsuf. Here, he's going to read to you right now.
First one is
The splitting of the sea of reeds. כמו שנאמר, ויבקעו המים. As it says in the ocean split, the sea split. השני נעשו המים כקשת וכמין קובה. More than that, they didn't just split. They became like a rainbow, like a.
All the fish stayed like on their sides.
No, more than that. But what's more than that? And it's not just became a wall. It became the ocean became like this on top,
It's like an arch.
like an arch. Yeah. It became arch over every Jew. By the way, 613,000 openings. Every family went through with this arch. Amazing. Okay. והשני נעשו המים כקשת וכמין הבואה, ונמצאו המים למעלה מהן. The waters were on top of them, so they could see it's still fish all over. ועל זה נאמר, נקבת במטב ראש פרזיו. So it says over there in Habakkuk that he nakavta means made a hole.
Yeah.
So making the ocean was, he just made a hole. It's an amazing thing. I mean, we live in a hole right now, you know that, right? We live in the bubble, by the way. This world is in the bubble. Outside of this world, there is water everywhere. The whole thing is water. Don't believe with this NASA, shmasa, it's a magic show. It's all fake. On top, after this, there's the shamayim, the space, and there's glass, something thick.
The world split.
No. Right. So there's something holding, and everywhere else is water. Everything is water there. Everything is water. There's nothing space, empty space, like the Brian was showing us. So same thing here. So we are like that hole. So Hashem makes a hole in the ocean. That's a miracle. So that's the third miracle. No, that's the second miracle for us. Okay. Hashlishi, ki nivkeu mayanot tehom rabah. What does that mean? ולא נשאר רפש ותית בקרקעיתו כשאר המעיינות כי יבשו. So he says, נבקעו מעיינות תהום רבה. So the depthness, right? So I guess in the sea you have, I guess, it's not even. So everything became even for them. מקיינות תהום רבה ולא נשאר רפש ותית בקרקעיתו כשאר המעיינות כי יבשו. So there was no mud on the floor.
Yeah,
It was all like here, the new tiles.
Yeah.
Like new tiles, everything.
Tiles.
We're talking about tiles.
Tiles, yeah.
Right here.
Exactly. Wow.
ככה למנות, כי יבשוח כאבן שיש נשאר בתחתיתו. There was ממש marble. וישראל עוברים בים וכמהלך בביתו. So this is the third miracle. ולא נלכו רגליהם, nothing became dirty. They were ממש clean. Over here, I can't claim this. I can't move to my car. My car is all white. Okay, anyway, Baruch Hashem. So, רביעי, what's the fourth miracle? שהיו המקומות שדרכו המצרים עליהם בים כאין חומר. וזהו שאמר הכתוב, דרכת בים וסומך חומר מים רבים. So the fifth miracle was to hold back the Egyptians, not to harm the Jews. When they were walking on this beautiful marbles, it became mud again. Yeah. Instantly. You hear that? And they were held back, so they couldn't pursue more. Okay, so that was the miracle. וזהו שאמר הכתוב, דרכת בים וסומך, okay. שגם סוסי המצרים מסורים ביד הקדוש ברוך הוא, ועל זה אמר סוסיך. Okay, so that's four. The fourth was that the Mitzrayim were held back through the mud, that even though we stepped on it 5 minutes ago, it was all marble. שקפאו המים יותר מדי ונעשו חזקים כסלעים וחצורים ומזיק למצרים הרודפים אחרי ישראל. So then what happened was, the water, when the Hashem split it, all around, there was a thick glass, thick ice, thick pieces of ice. What happened to this? Then, as the Jews passed by, HaKadosh Baruch Hu broke those ices and they all smashed the people, the Mitzrayim. ומזיק למצרים הרודפים אחרי ישראל, in order to slow them back. Huh? Yeah. ועל זה אמר דוד המלך עליו השלום, שברת ראשי התנינים על המים. And it says over there, David HaMelech says, you broke the large taninim, large meaning the Mitzrayim are called taninim. Even though with taninim we hold anything, we consider taninim means anything that's great, right? Like anything that's giant, whales, sharks. And some say crocodiles is also taninim. Okay, anything that's large, a creature, it's called taninim. So we hear the Mitzrayim were taninim also. Kill them all. Okay, taninim elu ha-Mitzrayim. Okay, so that's Mitzrayim. The fifth one. Hashishi ki nigzar hayam l'shnem asar gezarim. Well, he holds 12. The Rabbonim that bring down actually 613, but whatever. Okay, derech lechol shevet asher ya'avor shama. So according to Rabbi Yonah, this is one midrash. You see how many midrashim are arguing? Rabbi Yaakov. There's midrashim that says 613 gzarim Hashem asa. 613,000. This says 12 only each shevet got through. Okay. וזהו שנאמר לגוזר ים סוף לגזרים. So that on the same pasuk, go look in the midrashim. You're going to have so many pirushim. Amazing. Who's right? Okay, this is what it is. So, no, but again, if you are the Rashan, right? You're allowed to use any midrash you want. That's the point. The midrash is there. You could say it, and it's pashut. There's nobody's gonna. I know over here in Hollywood, it's a beautiful thing. They love to interrupt the rabbi and ask him all the questions in the middle of the drasha. This is very rare, by the way. You won't find it anywhere.
Not in Lakewood.
You'll never find it anywhere. Forget about Lakewood. Anywhere.
No, I remember.
What do you mean? The Darshanim, they're talking. The rabbi is standing by the bima. Shabbat, he wants to speak. Everybody's with different questions.
In New York, it used to be the same where I was.
Yeah?
It happens.
I'm not going to say the name, but the first mid-sentence, they're already screaming.
Yeah. No, אין שואלים על הדרשן. Let the darshan talk.
אין מקשיב על הדרשן.
Let him talk. Let him finish talking. You want to talk to him after the drasha?
If you talk in Hebrew, we understand. If you talk in English, it's not.
Yeah, the only reason I don't talk in Hebrew, this way you don't understand.
You have one question.
So no questions asked.
I remember that there's like.
It's a good way to
What?
answer
I
the
remember
question.
that there's non-Americans in a shul. There's like always interrupting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That interrupting part.
It's not just Hollywood. It's I remember that like.
Well, in Israel, you saw this in the yeshiva?
I mean,
No,
yeah,
the Ra-
Shiva
everyone's
is
just like
different, but
bombarding them with
Balabatim is
questions.
different.
Well, in the middle of the drasha.
Well, like
Sometimes,
sometimes, sometimes people can't like hold it in. And
Balabatim is different.
No, in yeshiva they do that also. But again, sho'alim al inyan, by the way. The rabbi is talking about one thing. In the middle of the drasha, they're already talking about something else now.
I've seen that.
Baruch Hashem. Listen. I love Hollywood. You don't see why I moved over here? I moved here to get stronger for myself, Bezrat Hashem, one day. Okay. השביעית, what's the seventh one? שהיו המחיצות שבין שבט לשבט זקים בגזוכית לבנה, כדי שיראו השבטים אלו לאלו. Everything was so clear, the glass, It was so glass, Nadav, that the Shvatim should not get scared. Where's the other Shevet? Well, we only ourselves here. Each one saw each other. השמיני, שלא קפאו המים כולם כחתיכה אחת, אלא נעשו חתיכות חתיכות. Wow, this is beautiful.
Wow.
Today I was asking.
To do it, it was physics.
No.
Bricks.
The marbles between them, it was designed like a brick.
Interesting.
This is amazing. Amazing how you could do that. Today yesterday it was raining. Hashem sent rain.
Instantly.
And on my windshield, I don't know about your windshield, but when my thing cleans it while it rains, it goes one way, I could see spiders. The windshield, the glass, you could see spiders. You see that in your windshields?
Your guy is holding.
Never.
No?
Your guy is holding.
No, baby, you're not paying attention, Baruch Hashem. I pay attention to everything.
Spiders.
It's like a spider. The glass is broken. It's shatterproof, right?
Yeah.
So you could see the shatterproof on the whole thing
Oh wow, I've never seen that.
when it's raining. So when it goes that way, it wipes off, and then when it goes this way, it splats. You could see.
You need to change the wipers.
No. So whatever. So I think.
Or the glasses.
Huh?
Or your glasses.
It's a no. You could see all the lines.
Yeah.
So that's how it was with you. You could see the lines, like a line outline of tiles, not like this. Like different design, different shapes. It was
But I thought
beautiful.
Hashem wanted to make the miracle least as possible. So
No. Once the miracle is miracle,
Because
there's
it says he sent a ruach kadim.
Habibi. When
Why
Hashem
did-
does a
why did-
miracle,
Why did he send the ruach kadim?
Yeah.
Because he wanted the Mitzrayim to think it was Teva. He didn't want to make he doesn't like, but Melech Basar Badam, they like to show off. But Melech Malchei HaMelachim, he doesn't have to show off. He does everything
There's another
humble.
midrash I
He
hear
tries
about
to
it.
hide himself.
Yeah.
No. Once there's a miracle, once in Hashem is in the miracle stage, there's no limit on the
But
miracle.
it says
There's no limit. Hashem doesn't want to perform any miracles. You're
It
right.
says he always gives room for the apikorsim.
Yes and no.
Doesn't take
Yes,
away
but
the
over here there's no
behavior.
miracle. There's a miracle, open miracle.
He doesn't want to take the
The
bechira.
whole world saw it in their cups. People were drinking cups. Everything is split.
Yeah.
No. So what are you talking about? The miracle. The miracle. Once Hashem. That's the rule. Once a miracle is a miracle. It's open. Yeah. Kadosh Baruch Hu doesn't. Yeah. Hashem doesn't.
But then they went ahead and did the Egel HaZahav. So
Rabbi
you
Yaakov,
see,
between me and you, when we do favors to people, we do favors, kacha, as much as we can. Hakadosh Baruch Hu, all out, Gadol. He's large. There's no. Can you imagine this? Glass. You have tiles and glasses.
Nice.
Even though you see through each other, but it's beautiful. You enjoy. So I'm saying there was fruits also. We'll see. I don't know if he's going to say it. We'll see. Okay, כלבנים על גבי לבנה ולבנה ואריך על גבי אריך. It's like different shapes on each other. ועל זה נאמר, it says, אתה פוררת באוזך הים. You made the ocean into small pieces, פררות, פארת, פוררת, פוררים. Like, you have crumbles, you crumble the ocean. What do you mean you crumble the ocean? This is what it means. The ice was all windows. Wow. This is beautiful. Hatishi, what was it, the ninth one? שהמים המתוקים שבים לא קפאו כשאר מי הים. So now what happened was, all of a sudden in the sea, there was wells, springs. From the ocean, I'm here. We're still page Kuf Vav now.
Yeah, there was like leaf.
From the ocean, from those ice, the walls, were coming out springs. Kuf Vav, we're still Kuf Vav still. Okay? והיו נוזלים ושותים מכל הנחלים האורחים אל הים. So all the Jews were walking there, they were drinking from those springs. Yeah, in Saudi Arabia, there is actually in the ocean a spring coming out. So in the middle of the ocean, it's right by the beach. So you could go there, and you could go to the bottom of where the earth is. You could drink water from there. You could put a pipe. You could fill up a bucket, whatever you want, fresh water, in the salty water.
Beautiful.
Hashem is out of this world, huh? Out of this world.
Yeah.
He has a spring in the middle of the ocean.
Wait, in Saudi Arabia, didn't they cross into
Whatever.
they
It's
crossed
somewhere in
into,
Saudi Arabia.
Jordan, right?
I don't know.
No, he's nothing to do with this. He's just saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying there is all over the world. Like it's not just Saudi Arabia.
Oh, okay.
I just saw recently somebody's pointed out to me that there is a water coming out, fresh water in the ocean, in the salty ocean.
They're saying because like the Yam Suf, right?
No, it's probably from the mountain somewhere like 10 million miles away, and it comes down the water and it comes up. What's a spring? Spring is a water coming down from the mountains in the big rush. Wow, amazing. Ha'asiri, what is the 10th miracle? Achar shetiyatam hayu nikpaim miyad. As soon as the Jew will finish drinking, it was not making mud on the floor. Everything would dry back up. Amazing. So that was the 10th mikmakot. שמיים הנוזלים לא היו יורדים עד הקרקע, אלא ישראל שותים מהם והשאר היה נקפא ונופל על הקרקע כחתיכת של שלג. So everything was freeze like a snow and become and would not make a mess. וכן בכל פעם ופעם שהיו צריכים לשתות. Anytime a Jew wanted to drink, all of a sudden the eyes, the wall knew how to read their minds. Imagine it. I want to drink. Okay, there's water coming out. Like somebody told me once. Somewhere there was a baby. It was a true story, not true. I don't know. The mother died. There's nobody to feed the baby. So the guy was traveling in a train in India. He has the baby laying down by his hand. He fell asleep, and on top there's a baby that didn't want to eat his milk, and the milk started in his mouth. One guy, drunk guys. One of the drunk guys, he didn't have wine, right? Yeah. So somehow or another, there was a bottle that's broken on the second or third floor, and the wine was leaking down through the window. Kadosh Baruch Hu knows. Every day is crazy miracles. You have a car? You want me to drive you?
Yeah.
You have a car or no?
Yeah, I have a car.
Oh, okay, good. No problem.
My family's gonna finish eating dinner and
See you, bro.
No problem.
I'm not gonna have anything.
Okay, enjoy it. Thank you. Okay, 10 מכות, thank you for coming, ממש. We're here every night. 10 מכות הביא הקדוש ברוך הוא על המצרים במצרים. So now, let's see, this we know already, everybody knows this, 10 מכות. רצה חדש באחיו. So the rabbi doesn't want to discuss it, okay. Now, ועשרה על הים, oh, what's this? Oh, this is a סתירה. Shlomo, you hear what's going on? This sounds like a סתירה. Hashem gave only 10 מכות למצרים, בים?
50,
I don't know. Bayam it says 250 according to what the last time I read. The last word of the Haggadah I read on Pesach was 250. What's going on here? So the rabbi is going to explain. Harishon v'ya'er et halayla. Hashem made the night. What did he do? He made the day. V'ya'er et halayla. He made the night into the light. Okay? כמו שתרגם מונקולוס והבה. וקבלה למצרים. וישראל נהר כל ליליה.
You want me to read a little?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, maybe.
Alright. הראשון וירא את הלילה, כמו שתרגם עם קלוס ואהבה, עננה וקבלה למצרים. ולישראל נהר כל אליה. So Israel had the light the whole night.
Good.
But it was dark for the מצרים. והשני והשלישי, וישקף השם אל מחנה מצרים בעמוד אש וענן.
So the second miracle was second punishment.
Put a pillar of fire and clouds against the.
So there was a pillar of fire and cloud. That was the second hard thing for the Egyptians. Okay. Ketit. Wow. The cloud would come down and make a mud over there. Okay. Uh-huh.
The fire would burn, would boil
the mud.
Yeah, and then the feet, I guess, of the horses would fall.
Would fall. Okay.
It would be too hot, so they would fall.
Okay, Arvit. The fourth one. So all the chariots fall apart by the wheels, everything fell apart.
Exactly.
That was the fourth one. So they got stuck. Wherever they got like glued, crazy glued.
Yeah.
Wherever they fell, they became crazy glued. Okay, that was the fifth. One second. So over there, the Egyptians couldn't run away.
Yeah.
Not like the Sisera, where Sisera was able to run away. But by the way, Sisera was too hot in his. You know the whole story with Sisera. Sisera was over here. There's going to be a big fight. In Torah, let's just get off with the subject for a second. In the Torah, we find out that the Yam was fighting HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Yeah.
The Hashem commanded the Mitzrayim to be spat out. All the Egyptians were supposed to be spat out from the ocean.
Yeah.
And Hashem said, Yam said, no, that's not the big agreement. The creation, you made the agreement with me. Whatever comes to the ocean doesn't come out. It's mine. So Hashem says, don't worry, I'll give you another army like this. So who was that? Sisera. The second army was Sisera, and what did Hashem do by them? It was different by them. By them, Hashem, they were all dressed in metal. That's how they were beating everybody, because nobody could pierce them, with no arrows, no nothing. So they were defeating all the armies. They were the strongest army in the world. What did Hashem do? Warm them up. What did they do? They wanted to cool off. So they jumped into the ocean. And what happened when they jumped into the river swallowed them up.
Wow.
Okay? אבל אלו לא ירדו ולא הספיק בידם לנוס.
The number 6 and 7 and 5 seem the same thing.
Okay, listen, but it's only a different stages. So I guess in a different stage, it is that. Okay, so let's see. I understand.
השביעי וינער השם את מצרים בתוך הים.
No, that's not 7. 7 is
No,
Minaer.
6 and 5 are the same.
Yeah, okay. So the 6th, the 7th is what? Hashem we're making them.
Move them around.
Good.
יש עוד שבר שנערן כאדם המנער את הקדירה.
Just like you mix a pot. When you're mixing a pot, that's what Hashem did to the Egyptians.
השמיני שבלעה אותם הארץ וישב בתחתית הים, כמו שנאמר, נטית ימינך תבלעמו הארץ.
So no, so this might be, you might think this is explaining to you number 4, where the 4 told you they were stuck into the ground. No, they were not. Over there, they were stuck. Over here, this is talking about the earth opened them up, opened up its mouth and stuck them inside.
התשיעי שירדו בכובד לעמקי הים כמו עופרת. שנאמר צדוק העופר מים אדירים. They were very heavy.
The 9th one, they were all like lead. Slid right down.
העשירי שפלט אותם בים, שנאמר והיה ישראל מצרים מת להסיבת הים.
The Torah tells us something very strange. You know that? Since when the ocean spits anybody out? Doesn't spit out anybody.
No.
Right? Baruch Hashem, over there, that was a 10th miracle. Let's go, continue.
You want to read?
Nadav, let's go. 10.
10 ניסיונות ניסו אותי את המקום במדבר, שנאמר וינסו אותי זה 10 פעמים ולא שמעו בקולי.
Wow, the last one we said over here that the 10 tests that the Jewish people ran out of the Baruch Hu, which is prohibited, which people don't understand, it's strictly prohibited to test Hashem in any way.
They didn't even test him, they questioned him.
No. It says clearly, "Hanimtza Hashem b'kirbenu." It's not questioning. That's not questioning.
It's
They
doubting.
were not doubting. There was more than that. It was action. Let me do the avera. I see if Hashem is here.
Someone. הראשון שאמרו how believe.
Like those guys says, if Hashem, we won't do the what is it? Lightning strike coming to strike.
No, they said, oh, now let's see Hashem take us out. That's doubting.
Yeah. Let's see.
הראשון שאמרו המבליעים כפרים ממצרים. He said, לקחתנו למות במדבר. Why did he take us out of Mitzrayim? There's not enough...
No. What happened was the Egyptians were chasing them.
Yeah.
The Egyptians were chasing them.
They started to
So
worry.
they said, why are you taking us out of Egypt? To die here?
Right.
So that was what? That was in the Nisayon. Testing Hashem. How would he respond? It's not that they were questioning. Questioning is one thing. How would Hashem respond? Ya'aneh, you took us out of Egypt, and you gave us everything. You made us free. You made us rich like a Korah to 400 camels of gold. And you're complaining? You took us out of Egypt? What are you complaining about? So now they're complaining to see, will Hashem be angry with us and let us die in these people's hands? Yeah, that's what's last question.
השני, וילונו העם על משה לאמור, מה נשתה?
Good. So Hashem who gave you food, Hashem who gave you everything, now he's not going to give you water? Why you have to complain? Go there and ask, listen.
Until now you eat and you drink.
What?
Until now you eat and you drink.
Right. All of a sudden now you no, but the problem was complaining. Over here was, again, testing Hashem, Hashem's patience. That's what he's trying to tell us. It's testing Hashem. What do you mean? Why you... there is a way to talk, Habibi, Rav Moshe, let's make a plan.
Moshe said, why are you telling me? Speak to Hashem.
No, let's make a plan.
Right?
Moshe, can we make a plan? Should we get scouts out and go there? Let's see let's go find water. Everything is due to you. Go, make a plan. Like somebody over here, let's do repairs. Let somebody else do repairs. Do it. Get up and do something. Get up and do something. Finish. Do something on your own. You don't have to. What's his name? Continue.
I heard a quote. Don't complain about something you're not willing to do yourself.
Yeah.
You're not willing to change. ונעשה נס שציווה הקדוש ברוך הוא למשה ולהשליך עץ במים המרים, כמו שנאמר ויצעק אל השם ויורהו עץ עץ.
Good, and that was a miracle. Hashem gave him a piece of wood to throw into the water, and the bitter waters became sweet.
ואמרו במסכת פסחים שאותו עץ הרדופני היה שהומר. It's a special wood. It was very bitter.
It was bitter itself. The water was bitter. The wood was bitter. Ishlich mar b'mar v'hapach limatok. Once we finish right here. So what happened was, like you have this minus times minus. You get you?
Yeah, positive.
That's positive.
השלישי במדבר סין אשר שאלו להם לחם שמר בשבטנו על סיר הבשר. So they said we're sick of the you know, I guess they were sick of what? The man. They
No,
wanted
שאלו
something
לחם. No. שנאמר בשבטנו על סיר הבשר. They were eating meat till now, looks like.
Okay.
They wanted bread.
Right.
Yeah. הרביעי.
הרביעי, יש השם יקבלנו עם עין.
This was Amalek. When Amalek, right before Amalek came.
Oh, yeah.
Right, they were asking, is there Hashem before us or not?
משל לאדם שמוליך את בנו על כתפו והיה בן דעת ואומר ראיתם את אבא? מה עשה אביו? השליחו מעל כתפו.
ככה הקדוש ברוך
הקדוש
הוא.
ברוך הוא היה נושא אותם על כנפי נשרים. שואלים, היש השם בקרבנו? מה עשה? הביא להם עליהם עמלק.
This is what happened was what? That just like I was giving you a story, very famous incident where a father was walking with his child on his shoulders, and then he stops people and starts asking people, by the way, people, the son, do you know where my father is? One time, the father ignored the second group of people, third group of people, the father threw him off the bag. Over there it says the Gemara came a Kelev, Nashcho, came Amalek, started to fight with him. Right away they remember father. Hashem is carrying you all this time. What are you asking questions where Hashem is?
Wow.
Continue.
Very deep.
החמישי.
חמישי שהותירו מן המן. They left over the man.
Wow, what was the Avera in that Dadav?
They didn't trust. They would come.
What was the Avera? More than that. That was more than that. They wanted to see what happens. But you know what happened? You know what they wanted to see? They wanted to see what happens to the man, right?
Yeah.
But what happened in the end? In the bottom line, they starved themselves.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the only way to do it. The man was exactly in the matches you need for every day.
I see.
The only way you could leave over man till tomorrow is by starving yourself. So they starve themselves is the biggest avera, by the way. Kol hametaneh nikra eno choteh. The person is not allowed to starve. You're not allowed to starve yourself.
Wow.
Hashem told us you have to eat. Make sure your body is enough saturated.
Don't worry about tomorrow.
Not about tomorrow. Right now, you have to do what you have to do.
No, also they wanted.
They gave you food. Hashem gave you food.
They didn't.
So what did they do? They were starving themselves to see what Hashem is going to do. See how far they went? That's a ness. That's a nisayon. Testing Hashem again. We're going to starve ourselves. See what you're going to do about it. Huh?
Why? Because he said don't leave over any.
Again.
He said you're not allowed to leave over.
You,
any, right?
no.
הם מעשו, הם לא אכלו אותו.
Yeah, you're supposed to eat.
מה זה מעמד?
No, not בגלל זה. הם רצו לראות מה יהיה. Even though they make themselves suffer, they wanted to see what Hashem is going to do.
Yeah, because it says, I think it said Lot.
And you know what? It says over there, Hashem got angry. Sorry. It says Moshe Rabbeinu got angry. Why did Moshe Rabbeinu get angry? By Shabbat. You won't see that Moshe Rabbeinu got angry. When they went on Shabbat looking for man, he didn't get angry.
No.
It says Hashem got angry. But by Haman, when they left over the man till tomorrow, what happened? Moshe Rabbeinu got angry. Why did Moshe Rabbeinu get angry? Because it says like this, Habibi. במה שאדם הולך, במה, right? במה מלכים אותו. However you live your life, that's how Hashem. So what did they show Hashem? They're not so worried about food. So Moshe Rabbeinu says, you imbeciles, you don't worry about food? Tomorrow you're not going to have food. You're saying, Hashem, I don't care about food, so I'll starve one day. So Hashem says, okay, now I don't have to give you food one day. So Moshe Rabbeinu got very angry. You showed Hashem that you are able to go one day without food.
Oh, now they lost it. Wow.
Now you're telling Hashem, it's okay, we'll starve ourselves. Like I said, I have a big problem with a woman going to shul on Parshat Zachor. What's the problem? The same problem. Women coming to Parshat Zachor. Why are they coming? Because they want to fight with Malek. So Hashem says, oh, you like to fight with Malek? I'll show you. When does the woman go to war? Only one instance. When there is a war and there is nobody to protect the city, even the Kala goes to war. So if this woman showed to Hashem that they want to go to war, Chas v'shalom, you're giving Hashem opportunity to give you a chance. I said, stay away from shul. I tell women, don't go to shul on Parashat Zachor. It's not for you. Same thing here. Hashishi.
השישי ברפידים לא היה מים לעדה.
Good, same question, same problem. Again, they started with Tez Hashem.
והיא בחורב במעשה העגל שנאמר.
One second. Let me just translate. The sixth one, there was no water, and they started complaining again. So the seventh one, in the Chorev.
במעשה העגל.
Wow.
ויקרא לעם על הארון.
They forced Aaron to do the golden calf.
Yeah.
Hashmini, the eighth one.
ויהי העם כי מתאוננים רע באוזני השם.
Now what happened? They had food, they had meat, and then they had bread. And still they were complaining. והביא עליהם אש שנאמר, and Hashem brought them fire. And it says over there, Hashem ate them in the camp, in the Dvarim. Ki Hashem Elokecha, it says over there that Hashem is the revengeful on those who are, again, they're putting themselves into these problems.
Right.
Hatishi,
וקברות התאווה, שנאמרו מי יאכלנו בשר.
over there were the desires. They wanted more meat. And Hashem gave them meat for 30 days and they all died from choking on the meat.
וכי לא היה להם בשר,
They had.
והלא בכל עת בית היה להם סלב, שנאמר ותרת אשר לכם בערב בשר, לאכול ולכם באוכל לשבוע.
Yeah, they had nightly meat. So they had protein and they had carbohydrates. What do you want from Hashem? More? No, we don't have enough. Oh.
כמו שלא פסק המן, לא פסק הסלב. אלא שביקשו בשר בערב לשבוע, כמו שהיה להם הלחם.
Right, so they wanted more, meaning there was more bread during the day and less meat. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu was teaching them diet.
Yeah,
At night, you don't eat much meat. Now, Dav, here's he said the diet.
yeah,
This is what, you don't eat too much meat at night.
yes.
So you eat a little bit to give you more protein overnight. And why you need eat meat at night? Nadav, why specifically a little bit meat at night? Because your blood digests the meat so long, it makes you heavy. So you go to sleep. Instead of sleeping during the day, you sleep during the night. Yeah.
אז זה אמר משה רבנו, לא שלום הצאן ובקר ישחט להם, מצא להם.
Amar Moshe, so they okay.
אמר משה רבנו, לא שלום לפני הקדוש ברוך הוא הבשר, הרבה יש להם והקדשתם מרוע לבבם היא. וכי גם כשעורף הוא, וגם כי תיתן להם רוע דוריו, יאמרו בלי די.
Right. So what Moshe Rabbeinu told to Hashem, these people are not enough. Constantly, they have more, they're more, they're more. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't understand these
They
people.
just want to complain.
Yeah.
אמר
That's
לקדוש
on
ברוך הוא היד השם תקצר, אני אתן בשר עד שיתרצו. ולא יהיה להם פתחון פה לומר לא שבענו, והוסיף והביא להם מן הסלב הרבה עד מאוד, וישתחו להם שטוח, והממעיט עשה בעשרה חמורים, ולא יכלו לאוכלו.
So there was so much meat in the end that it was coming out. They couldn't eat it. So, oh, come on. How much meat can I eat? Don't worry. Go. Continue
זה
eating.
אומר כי לא חטא משה בדבריו.
וואו. ורבותינו בתלמוד לא דרשו כן והעשירי. Oh, so Rabeinu says this is my 10 ניסיון, but I'm going to tell you from the Gemara in Yonah, 75th page, there's a different test. What was the test? A 10th test, במדבר פרן ששלחו המרגלים.
No, he's saying that the Gemara, they're darshaning this number 9 differently than he did. He says it's the...
No, that was his 10th.
No, he's saying in
No?
כך הוא פשט הפסוק, נמצאת אומר כי לא חטא משה בדבריו.
Okay.
But in רבותינו שבתלמוד לא דרשו כן. They say Moshe did sin. Because Moshe said something like Hayad Hashem Tiktzar, I think.
No, he asked Hashem, where are you going to get the meat from?
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
the machloket. Right, Machila. Yeah. There was a question, Moshe Rabeinu is questioning Hashem, where are you going to get meat from?
Yeah.
Like Avraham Avinu, there was a whole question, why is Avraham Avinu punished and Moshe Rabeinu is not punished? And then the Gemara answers, yes, Moshe Rabbeinu was also punished. So what was the 10th one? The 10th one was the spies. Nadav, he was going on here. Over there, after the Meraglim, come in, please, come in. The cleaning crew is here, B'ezrat Hashem will continue on Sunday. Shabbat Shalom, B'ezrat Hashem.